I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy regents. I have a decent mind for potions, but good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious. I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the briar heart from a forsworn of the Reach. If you can bring me these materials, the file can again be made whole. The ivory produced by those beasts is as hard as iron, but the giants have found ways to make it yield. They're able to grind it down so fine that it can be infused into the lattice of packed snow. The finished material has the delicate nature of fresh powder snow, but the strength of the hardest steel. On top of the throat of the world is a patch of snow that's never melted. They say the Greybeards taught it to ignore the sun, and the heat simply washes over it. The original file was made from this snow. We'll only need a small bit for the repairs. The final tempering of the file was performed with a type of old magic that's been lost since the Dragon War. The nearest modern incarnation of it is the strange rituals practiced by the Forsworn. With the heart of one of their Briar warriors, I can lock the file's magic into its physical form. It's difficult to explain to the layman. Forgive me if I begin waxing alchemic.
Skyrim Yolok, greetings.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy regents. My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. Thank the gods. I'll get to work on the files straight away. Master, look. It's the file.
What? How?
It doesn't matter. Look. It's refilling with your tonic as we speak.
Marvelous. Oh!
He is gone, but thanks to you, he died knowing his life's work was not in vain. As am I. You acted very nobly in helping my master realize his life's work. Thank you for that. As for myself, I've always been content to simply be an alchemist. I fear keeping the file would just remind me of Nerelian's obsession and how it consumed him. Here, keep it. You are as much a part of its legend now as Coralmill was. I hope it brings you the happiness that my master desired. Now, how would you like me to align the file's properties? I'm not as skilled as Coralmill, so I'm afraid it will only ever refill with one type of liquid. I understand. Hello, friend. I'll carry on his tradition as best I can. I could spend a lifetime just going over his notes. Have yourself a great day.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Dragonborn. Lead then. You have my steel. Dragonborn. Let's not waste any time.
Dragonborn, what do you need? Let's not waste any time.
Things seem to be going well at the guild. All right. Can't afford to get rusty now, can we?
I'm still here. Is there anything else you need? Let's get going. Is there anything else you need?
Lead on.
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it. Lead then. You have my steel.
Ow! I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it. Let's not waste any time. I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it. Huh? How can I argue with that? I'm heading home, if you need me.
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons. Huh? How can I argue with that? I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it. You need my strength again, I'll be home.
Dragonborn, what do you need? Let's not waste any time. What? That it? I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it. Let's go. By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons. Huh? How can I argue with that? What? Still have something you need? Dragonborn, what do you need? I'm heading home if you need me.
Did you find the Elder Scroll? What happened when you took it back to the throat of the world? He must have returned to Sovngarde to feed on the souls of the dead. If you don't find him soon, he'll return stronger than ever. The Jarl's palace in Whiterun? Ah, yes. The old story about King Olaf's pet dragon. Ingenious. Although it might be difficult to persuade the Jarl to allow you to use his palace as a dragon trap. I'm sure you'll manage, though. If you can defeat the World Eater, surely sweet-talking the Jarl of Whiterun isn't beyond you. I'm afraid there's a further problem, a serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. Haven't you been listening to me? All the old tales agree that he has some means to travel to Sovngarde itself. There, he devours the souls of the heroic dead to feed his power. You must find his portal to Sovngarde before he returns stronger than ever. Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Paarthurnax deserves to die. Paarthurnax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War, crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the dragon cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life. That's all.
Come on! I will strike like a hawk! Gone, I suppose.
I'll try and make this quick.
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons. Huh? How can I argue with that? Dragonborn, what do you need? I'm heading home if you need me.
What's happened? Did you find a way to learn the Dragon Wren shout? Esbern should be able to help. He spent his whole life poring over every old book he could find about dragons and that prophecy. He's been digging around the records the Blades left here too. But we can talk about that later.
He must have returned. If you don't find him soon... Although, I'm sure you'll... I'm afraid there's a further problem. Always, it's true. The Blade... Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Haven't you... There, he devoured... Justice can be harsh. Parthenac. True. Whether or not he has truly repented. Merely acting to save himself. Justice demands that he pay with his life. Very good.
What's the hurry?
Alduin? We heard the Dragon Wren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. Ah, Dragon's Reach. There are many difficulties, but I cannot think of a better plan. Although I fear the Jarl may not be easy to persuade. Remember, the way of the voice trains you for more than battle. Indeed, we believe that battle is the least of its uses. May the strength and truth of your voice serve you well. Breath and focus. The old tales say that he can travel into Sovngarde to devour the souls of the dead. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not... Now you see why I've warned you against them, bloodthirsty barbarians. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thu'um. Kynareth has placed the voice of wisdom within you, Dragonborn. All you need do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear. Breath and focus.
The graveyards are an amazing lot.
Dremyolok, greetings. The blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrif Horvut se Suyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Lok Thu'um.
We have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either...
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Do you need something?
Did you need something? I have. One of the old Akaviri records names a dragon living nearby. Shall we send the blades to help you? Good luck, Dragonborn. Very good.
I will.
Will destroy you.
My steam will be your death.
Dragon.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. It's good to see the Blades fighting alongside the Dragonborn once again. To think we're treading in the footsteps of thousands of years past. While you're out hunting, keep a sharp eye open for any dragon scales and bones you might find. I'd be interested in looking at them. Have you ever heard of the expression, the scale of the Argonian that beat you? No, I guess not. Well, the principle applies here. It's a potion made from those dragon parts. Give it a try. That's all.
hell well. Look who it is. How have you been? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? Then, Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. We will take the risk and gain the glory, whether it be in victory or defeat. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap? Oh, well, I'll leave that to you. I trust you know your business. Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works, and break the news to the men. According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test, Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. We'll be ready, don't worry. You do have a plan for actually luring a dragon into this trap, don't you? Keep safe.